3, 2, 1. We found one! Hey guys and girls on Ask Japanese, it's Cathy Cat. It's summer and you might already know this, but I love playing Animal Crossing. Now, Animal Crossing was first released in Japan, and so are most of the creatures that you can catch in it based on Japanese creatures you can catch in Japan. Which means this is not a coincidence that Pokemon or Animal Crossing kind of go around the topic of young people going out and capturing things in the wild. This is a favorite, or like a little hobby here of many Japanese people in summer. Like this big moth here, to go. Is that a butterfly? It's huge! To go and catch creatures in the wild. And one of them, a very, very famous one and a symbol of summer, are the Japanese cicadas. So this time I'm gonna give you 5 surprising facts about the Japanese cicadas. So let's go. And then maybe we can go catch some. Number 1, ephemeral life. Now, actually, cicada is one of those super families of insects. They have over 2,000 species on planet Earth, and 35 of them exist here in Japan. They don't only exist in the warmer tropical climates, but they can also go all the way up to slightly colder climates such as Hokkaido. Now, cicadas, before you can actually see them, do actually live underground as nymphs for many, many years. Before then, they wriggle their way up, and they come out of the earth, and they only live a few months really. And what they do is they come out, they shed their extraskeletal skin, and that marks the transition into adulthood. これ何これ今咲き放した抜け殻セミのすごい Well, we were just talking about the extraskeletal So that one here must have come out of the ground and then shed the extraskeleton. Oh, do I have to? Oh God. It does feel like the movie Alien, but it's surprisingly light. But I almost halfway expect it to start moving, which is kind of creepy. But at the same time, it looks kind of crunchy.
ここで豆知識。
豆知識、はい。
このスカーダのスケルトン
Extraskeleton、
がモデルになったアニメのキャラクターがいます。何でしょう？
There's an anime character that looks like this?
Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball? The green one, the big green one. Cell. Oh. Oh. You can see where it popped out. Alien! I tell you guys, alien! Eep, 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 eep. The director said it's funny to crush them, and I should crush them. And it's taken some... I don't want to do this. Oh my God, this is so gross. 3, 2, 1. Okay, now we get 1 minute is the time limit to see how many of those cicada skeletons we can find. So go! There's the one over here we started with, right? 1, 2, well, 3. There's another one here. Oh, 4. Nice one. How did you see that? Oh, 5. Oh my gosh, everything looks like a cicada now. 5. Oh, 6. What's that up there though?
はい、終了。
Oh, これ何でも？
これカメムシ。
カメムシ。Found another insect for a collection though. Kamemushi! I'm sure they have them in Animal Crossing too. Because they look like a turtle. They're mating. Hello, sorry. Sorry, this has suddenly become the Discovery Channel. Yeah. Now, adult cicadas live for about 1 month after all of these years underneath the surface. And in that 1 month, they make sure that their presence is known. Now, who creates this loud noise that we can see? And here, it's the males. They rapidly construct and relax a part in their abdomen that creates the sound here. So they really want to make sure that the females hear them while they're around. N-E-X-T. Number 2, Japan's summer symbol. Now, if you ever watched an anime and it was summer, you'll definitely bound to have heard the sound of the cicadas. They're so iconic, you cannot unthink of them. They are the sound of summer here in Japan. Think of the start of Neon Genesis Evangelion. The sound of the cicadas is deafening. And there are different types of sounds as there are different species here. So if we have 30 to 35 ones, there are some iconic sounds here. One is the mean mean demi. Okay, let's hear their voices. Mean 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 mean. One is the higurashi. Kana 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 kana. And one is the tsuku bosh. Tsuku bosh, tsuku bosh, tsuku bosh. Tsuku bosh, tsuku bosh, tsuku bosh. That's like manga onomatopoeia. Number 3, boys make the noise. So it's the guys that are making the sound, the females don't. They use the thimble, a corrugated exoskeleton, to create the noise that we hear right now. So the sound is created somewhere else. The crickets, for example, create the sound by rubbing their legs against each other, while the cicadas use the hollow part of their own body to amplify and bounce the sound back. They're also the loudest insects in the world. They can come up to 120 decibels, which means they would deafen themselves if they didn't have a mechanism in which they just can switch their hearing off. But if there is a human and they happen to right off start singing right next to your ear, they can actually make a human go deaf. They're very, very powerful and very loud. Again, they use their abdomen and that hollow in the abdomen to amplify their own sound. If a sound on your phone goes over 80 decibels, for example on the iPhone, you do get an alert because it's so loud. Now guess what? The Japanese cicadas here, they range from 70 to 80 decibels. So that's the sound where generally the alarms go off. That's the same as if you are standing right next to the train tracks and the train goes past, or as if you are inside an airplane. So all those boys are giving their best to make the greatest noise, and the sounds are different in order to only attract females of their species. So the boys, they know what they're doing with the different sounds. But if you can hear it all around us right now, Japanese summer is a constant attack on your ears. Ear alert! Me, 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 me.
よろしくお願いします。
Number 4, the semi-bakudan, the cicada bomb. Now, this is a common sight around this time of the year when you maybe step accidentally on a cicada shell, it's bad enough. But when you're taking a walk and there seems to be a cicada lying on the floor, which becomes a common sight, but then suddenly that cicada will twitch into life and go skitting across the floor. Even grown men in Japan, as well as dogs, anyone can get absolutely shocked by a random cicada bomb going off, going bzzz, and you really don't expect it. It happens. It has happened. And it might actually happen to you too when you come. Real life Animal Crossing! か？手で？プロフェッショナルだな。
違うよ。これなんていうか知ってる？セミプロって言うんだよ。
セミプロ。No. Number 5, Metamorphose. I mean the time after it gets dark here in this park when the cicadas actually come out from their sleeping state under the earth, climb finally on top, finally get out, and then shed the first layer, their childhood, shed off their childhood and become adults. We're gonna try and find that here in this park, so stay with us. We're gonna go, it's gonna get dark, and we're gonna hunt and see if we can actually see this wonderful metamorphose life for real. Hey guys, so nice Japanese. This is Cathy Cat. Summer is the time for creepy stories, and today we're gonna go and tell you the creepy story of the hunt of the metamorphosis. Now hopefully we'll find some of them. Ta-da! 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 なんかあった。
ダイレクターズレプタイルシリーズ。
Reptile series? Oh my gosh, you got another reptile? How? Oh my gosh.
ヤモリ。
He's adorable.
ヤモリは漢字で家を守るって書く。
そうなの？
だから家にいる変な虫とかを食べてくれる。
そうなんだ。じゃあ逆に家に行ったら嬉しいって感じ、日本人に対しては。
そうだね。
家を守ってくれるんだ、君。ありがとうな。
そっくり。
Park number 5. We kind of, I'm not sure. Have we missed the right timing?
さあ私たちは
あ、
ミラクルの瞬間。
let's leave. それ？それ？
いた。
We found one. So how many cicadas do you think we caught in the end? To be honest, I don't want to open and count right now. This is like out of some horror film, I'll tell you. Iyo, あなたはもう自由だよ。 There's a Japanese saying that says 7 years underground and 7 days overground, meaning for such a long time they live underground in the darkness, and then when they come up they really need to make it count. And maybe this counts into the whole making the most out of summer here in Japan. It just belongs to Japanese summer to have the sound of the cicadas all around you, and Japanese people do love catching them. While we were out, there were so many families with their kids trying to catch the cicadas. It was really fun, and none of the cicadas we had got injured or damaged while we were here and while we were out catching them, because we had a semi-pro with us who taught me how to hold them properly, and so we don't injure them. We let them all free, and they're now out and making the most out of their summer here. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know if you enjoy this kind of new style of video with loads of information, extra little things. So please give us a like, always, so more people can find this. And I hope you'll see you soon for another video. So please don't forget to push that subscribe button and maybe even the notification bell if you'd like to find out more about this wonderful country that we are living in here, Japan. And no matter where in the world you are, we hope we can send you a little bit of a smile, give you some information, and hopefully brighten up your day a little bit. I'll catch you soon for more stuff here on Ash Japanese, and I'll see you soon. Bye!